We can't deceive ourselves. When it comes to the assignment of God, you have to know who you are next to. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 12 says, know those who labor among you. When you get ready to enter into any kind of covenant, you've got to know who you are next to. He's going to remove the veil right now that you can see who you really are. Now remember, we've already killed a lot of chickens to get that 60,000. Sacrificed them. And I'm not a person with an anti-spirit. I'm a person born again, full of the Spirit of God.
By some estimates, 4 million people practice Santeria in the United States. It's an ancient African Caribbean religion, and it requires believers to sacrifice animals.
Now remember, we've already killed a lot of chickens to get that 60,000. Sacrificed them.
A battle over religion in a Dallas suburb is out in the open tonight, and I want to give you a heads up. The next report has some really graphic images you may find tough to watch. By some estimates, 4 million people practice Santeria in the United States. It's an ancient African Caribbean religion, and it requires believers to sacrifice animals. And that's the problem in Euless, Texas. Slaughtering animals in homes there is against the law. Tonight, Ed Lavandera takes us inside the world of Santeria and one man's fight to be free to practice his beliefs.
An animal sacrifice and a rare glimpse into the world of Santeria. A world in which the killing of chickens, goats, and roosters is considered to be a spiritual offering and crucial to the religion. Those who practice Santeria are often forced to defend it.
We don't kill children, we don't drink blood, we don't kill dogs, we don't kill cats. You just live a normal life. Those are domestic animals.
Jose Merced is a santero who lives a quiet life in this suburban house in Euless, Texas. But suburbia and Santeria clashed last year when Merced was hosting this ceremony to initiate a new member at his house, and Euless police and animal control showed up at the door.
One of the things that they told me is, if I come out, you are not allowed to slaughter or do any animal sacrifices here. The sign comes up, let's see, right there, this was 3.
They threatened to arrest Merced and fine him.
I do feel harassed in a way, intimidated.
But Merced fired back, filing a federal discrimination suit against the city of Euless. He says he's protected by a Supreme Court ruling allowing him to practice his religion.
See, I don't want to feel like I have to hide or be underground practicing a religion when this is a land of religious freedom.
The city refused to back down, citing an ordinance designed to protect the public health, protect property values, and promote the morals and general welfare of the city. It's been on the books for 30 years, and they say it wasn't meant to prohibit religion.
I challenge you to find a city that does not severely restrict the killing of animals within their community.
If people have problems practicing their faith, are you the guy they call if they have problems somewhere?
Most of the time, I'm the one that either gets the email or phone call for help.
Ernesto Pichardo is a Santerian priest who lives in Miami and got Merced's call for help. That's because Pichardo won a Supreme Court ruling in 1993 that Santeria leaders say gives them the right to sacrifice animals, despite what city ordinances might say. We talked with him in one of the city's many botanicas, where santeros can purchase religious relics and, yes, even live animals for sacrifice.
What the city of Euless is saying, that as a government, they can pick and choose which religion can be practiced in your private home and in what manner.
The city's not in the business of evaluating religious practices. They're in the business of protecting the public health.
While he waits for the courts to take up the case, Jose Merced says he'll continue to practice his religion, no matter how startling or shocking it might appear. Ed Lavandera, CNN, Miami.
Jose Merced's battle is far from over. The latest move in that dispute, the city of Euless is asking a federal judge to dismiss Merced's complaint. The city says making an exception for him would force the city to favor religion over secular law.
Do you know me? Come on, do you know me?
My mother used to say, birds of a feather. Oh, yeah, they will.
Now remember, we've already killed a lot of chickens to get that 60,000. Sacrificed them. We can't deceive ourselves. When it comes to the assignment of God, you have to know who you are next to. When you get ready to enter into any kind of covenant, you've got to know who you are next to. Now, can we get into the power of knowing for just a minute? The power of knowing is this. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12 says, know those who labor among you. Do you know me? Come on, do you know me?
It is what it is.